Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today for another rank 5 video. Haven't been making a lot of these. After Abyss and Act 6, I had so many catalysts. I did a bunch of rank ups, and now it's just I don't have much to rank up, so it's good to be doing these again. The Red Guardian one is coming. I haven't forgotten about it. I just want to get some cool gameplay for it. It's a little difficult that he's not at SIG 200, but yeah, that is coming. I did not forget. But today we're taking up Magik. So I've been thinking about taking up Magik a lot lately, especially with the flow and everything, and just watching some of the Mojo boss fights in my alliance. It's like, wow, like that's cool, and I want to try that fight. But I was thinking I could do it with Torch, and if you guys saw the last video, I tried, and I didn't have the exact team setup I wanted, but after doing the fight, there's a lot of factors that go into it, and a major one is Mojo and the way he's gonna play into you. And it's pretty tough with Torch to get him to play that perfectly. So right after that fight, I was like, okay, I want to take up Magik because I want to try to solo my goal with this rank up is to solo a Mojo boss in Alliance War during the season before the season ends. That's the goal with this rank up. So yeah, I'm excited to try for sure. I've been doing some practicing, which you guys will see at the end of this video for the last fight. But it's actually really weird how I acquired Magik. As you can see, she's unduped, and I've been opening 5-star crystals since November of 2016, and back then the 5-star pool was extremely small. I think it was like around 30 champions, maybe less. I'm not even sure. But the 5-star pool was extremely small, and Magik was in it. And I opened a lot of those crystals, never pulled her. Never pulled Magik for years and years, opening all kinds of crystals that had her, featured crystals, basic crystals, all kinds of stuff. Could never pull her. And there's a time where if I would have pulled her, I would have ranked 5 her immediately. But I just never pulled her. And then just on some offhand Cavalier 5 deal in the store for $50, I pulled her. And that's the only time I ever pulled her. She's been unawakened ever since. So here we pop the Awakening Gem, some stones. It's just weird how there's certain champions like that you just don't pull. Same is true for Aegon. The only Aegon I ever pulled was from some just offhand Cavalier, 5 Cavalier deal for $50. I thank God I did, or the Abyss would have been a lot harder. So we get her up to signature level 80, and the way this sig reads, it's so confusing. So it says Magik has a 25% chance to enter a state of limbo for 3 seconds, and then based on the current signature level, chances are multiplied by 45.71%. So it's 25% times 45%. It's just like, what? It's such an unnecessarily weirdly worded signature ability. I didn't understand it. I asked my friend Taters. He kind of explained it to me at SIG 200, the values. I don't remember them offhand. I think it was like 50% for an L1, 75% for an L2, something like that. But yeah, mine's SIG 80. We'll get her there eventually. So for some gameplay, first up here we have Thor Ragnarok. Now this is a boss in Act 6, Chapter 4. I just thought it'd be a good fight to showcase her power lock ability. She is arguably the best power locker in the game. I'd say it's for the best is either her or Doc Ock. She's definitely, I don't know. It's tough. Doc Ock has potential to be a better power locker, but Magik is just so much more. What's the word? Just simple and guaranteed, pretty much guaranteed. So yeah, I've been practicing her quite a bit. I've actually just been practicing light intercepts in general quite a bit. I started practicing them on the Grandmaster, and yeah, I've been learning them with different characters here and there. Against Annihilus with Sim Supreme, I practiced a lot of light intercepts there. And with Magik, light intercepts are pretty crazy, so I've been practicing this method of intercepting because it's going to be extremely useful for the Mojo bosses. That's what I'm kind of training for. And in this fight, it's going pretty well. He has a chance to auto-block intercepts, but I'm not really being too phased by it. I'm rocking full suicides here, so I'm taking a fair bit of damage. If you actually run half suicides, just the bleed one, then you can actually heal from recoil, which is pretty cool. I actually might have to max out recoil because Magik's pretty good for it. But yeah, Magik's just such a crazy character. Like, she's so old but still so good. It's crazy, man. Her limbo paired with that power lock ability, it's crazy. But as you can see, I got the rotation down a fair bit. When I have limbo up, I try to take a little bit of more block damage. I'm gonna heal it back. And yeah, everything's going pretty good. I almost got him down. I'm playing a little bit more cautious at this point. I don't really want to die. Go for the light intercept there, and again right there. So right there, I missed the light intercept, and then when they like don't go for it, the AI gets like kind of passive. So you just kind of have to wait it out. It's kind of weird. But yeah, you really got to be paying attention, because if they don't go for the light intercept, then like you got to be ready, or else you're gonna get smacked. That's one thing I've definitely been learning after getting smacked a couple times. But yeah, the Thor Ragnarok fight went pretty good. That was the first fight I think I tried with her. I was like, what else? What other gameplay can I record for this? I was like, Hyperion could be cool. So this Hyperion, I remember he's just the first fight in this 6.2 quest. Yes, the Kingpin one with destructive feedback. So with Magik, I'm trying to practice my intercepting more and more. So with his node, that's good, because when he has that little yellow icon up, he'll reflect any of the damage that you dealt. But until it expires, and then once it expires, he takes the damage. So yeah, it's a good fight to play without getting touched, without parrying or anything, just trying to intercept. Everything's going pretty good here, just trying to bait up this special attack. But I go for the intercept there, power lock him, and once he's power locked, the fight's under control. The fight's pretty much over at that point, as long as you don't screw up your intercepting. And it's kind of weird, because when you do a light intercept, your combo gets messed up because you start with light, so you have to go light, 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 medium, medium. It's really weird, but yeah, I've been practicing that, just like getting the combo down in my head, knowing when to throw the mediums, because like normally you start a combo, you go medium, triple light, medium. So yeah, it's just a little weird. Next up here we have the boss of 6.1, I think. Is this the first quest? Life Cycle Sim Supreme. I'm not sure. I don't know. He's one of the bosses in Act 6. So yeah, he's pretty easy to fight with Magik, just because his power gain is so slow at the start. You really just got to be careful of your dexterity, because he can nullify it and you can take direct damage if he's in his starting phase. So gotta be a little careful there. But yeah, we need to knock him down a fair bit so that it's just easier to kill him. But yeah, just keep practicing my intercepts. Again, right there, he didn't go for it, so gotta be ready. And yeah, get off this L2. We'll be in a great spot. Keep going for those intercepts, keep practicing them. And yeah, the special 2 hits pretty hard. I think I have the Morning Star synergy here, which increases your crit rate and your crit damage while in limbo. And then if you have the Warlock synergy, that just increases your attack while you're in limbo. I think that's what it is. So Magik has some pretty powerful synergies. If you have both of those, ooh, that'd be pretty nice. I don't have a 5-star Warlock, unfortunately, still, so I can't use that one in any Act 6 content. But yeah, the Sim Supreme fight goes pretty good. So you're gonna see right here, I'm just gonna go for some heavy attacks, just heavy attack spam in the corner. He's power locked. He's powerless to do anything against those heavy attacks. So yeah, that fight went pretty good. And then this last fight I have for you guys, this is a pretty cool one. So it's with a 3-star Magik versus a 6-star rank 3 mojo. So I'm setting like I'm treating this as a boss fight, as a war boss fight. So no parrying, no parry stuns, get any openings. So yeah, so this is basically kind of like what a boss fight will look like. So I'm just trying to practice that, to prepare for an actual boss fight. So B-Manny does this fight a lot. He's really good at it. I was watching one of his latest ones, and the end hit count was 117 hits from his Magik. So that's about how many hits I need to do with my Magik to solo a mojo boss. So And when I do the fight in war, I think I'll have to take Dex off. Right here, I do have it on. I kind of like having it on. I don't know. But yeah, you pretty much want to lock Mojo down and then just, you know, go ham on him, start intercepting him. And yeah, so we got him, we got the rhythm going. Here I'm actually running the half suicides, so I can actually heal from the recoil damage, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's see, I went to 62, and then I go back up to, yeah, I was at 67%, used the special, went to 62, and then when the limbo kicked in, I went to 68%, so I gained 1% health right there from the recoil, because I have the recovery mastery maxed out, so limbo's healing a little bit more than what I actually took from the recoil, which is really cool interaction. Not many champions in this game that can get around recoil. Ghost and Magik. Cat more of a movie can if she has her indestructible up. But yeah, so we're over 117 hits at this point. So if I was, you know, like boosted pretty heavily in a war boss fight, it would be over by this point. And I didn't know that when I was in this fight. My goal was to try to solo this. But actually, maybe if to rank 3 6-star in war, it's probably be even more hits. But yeah, everything is going really good. I feel like I've really gotten Magik, her combos and her intercepting down. And yeah, I'm just feeling pretty good with her. Having a lot of fun using her with those light intercepts. I'm getting pretty good at them. And yeah, there's that fight. Solo with 3-star Magik versus 6-star rank 3 Mojo. 173 hits. So yeah, that's definitely more than enough hits for a boss fight. So if I can replicate that kind of play in Alliance War, I should be able to solo a Mojo boss, which would be so good, so cool. That's my goal, like I said, with this rank up. I'm going to keep practicing, and yeah, I'm just really loving Magik. I feel good about the rank up, you know. I feel like she just has some cool abilities, and it'll be a good rank up no matter what. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Magik to rank 5 video. Be on the lookout. I already brought her to war in the war we're currently in. I didn't. There wasn't a Mojo boss, unfortunately. It's a Weapon X boss, so I didn't have a chance. But I used her for a couple fights, which is cool. But hopefully one of these next wars, I think we got 2 more left in the season. There's bound to be a flow Mojo boss in one of those. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video though, guys. If you did enjoy the gameplay, drop a like, subscribe if you would like to see more gameplay. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.